Hi guys, this is the Social Scene Show. You're welcome, and I'm Exclusive FM, and I've got Iron Lady.
Inksy Bell. I didn't
Oh,
want to interrupt you. Okay.
oh, sorry, sorry. You're
Okay.
free to, ladies comes first.
Yes.
And then I've got two handsome guys in the room today. Two
Fake life.
handsome, cute guys coming from the city of London.
Say no.
Say no more. Okay.
No,
So what's
say no homo.
no homo? What's
Yes.
That? What's that?
After saying cute guys, you call them cute. You call them cute. Give us the,
Okay.
so at least everybody understand.
Please, I'll just need them to introduce themselves before you can put me on the spot. No, I'm not doing this.
Okay, guys. My name is Timmy Tokwe.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
I'm IMD. Hi.
Them talk by them, they're looking like Yoruba demons kind of thing.
You are the Yoruba demon.
My name is Exclusive FM, like I said. So I don't know what you're speaking about Yoruba demon. So today we'll be talking about it's the home versus abroad game. Life home versus life abroad. Irrespective of where you're from, like your background and all of it. So in order to like get some touch points, let's have like what have you experienced here that's different there. It could be what your friends have experienced as well, like testimonies of things that have happened to somebody here and there. And then really doesn't have to be so serious. Yeah, you get it. You get it. But first I want to start with food. I want to start with food.
Food.
Yeah, I can't
Hey,
lie.
hey, hey, hey.
What are the different food you've explored like? Yeah, and then compare it back home. What do you miss back home?
Okay, should I start?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I've experienced like food from different cultures here, even back home too, because we have like Indian restaurants, Chinese restaurants, and all of that. So I've experienced a lot. But will I call it the home food here? That's the English food. It's just normal. I mean, one of my course mates back in school, he's Chinese, and he was so blunt with it when he was talking about the food here. He said, British food is tasteless.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was like, oh, that back in
Ooh.
China we have a lot of spices, we
Ooh.
have a lot of this, we have a lot of that. So they're like, it's tasteless.
I mean,
so all of us were like, oh my god, we were all laughing, and he said it on camera because we're preparing for like a project. So he said it on camera, so it was crazy. Oh my god.
I mean, I've tried like Chinese food. I've tried like different type of food, but I can't lie. Home food is still.
Nigerian food. Oh god, I cook Nigerian food almost every day in my house. So I cannot even replace it with any
Wait,
other
did you
kind
say
of
almost
food.
every day?
Almost every day, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do the same.
Almost every day doesn't mean every
Nigerian
day,
food
though.
almost every day.
as well.
Almost every day, yeah.
Wow.
Almost.
I mean, I have
So it means I'm
pupuru.
not serious in my
I have
life.
pupuru in my cabinet.
You have what?
Pupuru. It's
What's
an
pupuru?
Ikale food. It's like fufu.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Ikale. So it's like fufu. So we make it the way we make eba, fufu, and the rest.
Mhm.
So anytime I have vegetables in my house, I cook.
But then, so tell me,
For
what's
real.
like your main experience with food here? Like getting to this country,
Yeah.
and then what are those things you kind of experience with food first?
Yeah. I think
First.
my experience was very terrible.
Oh.
My very first 2 weeks was in an Airbnb and a friend.
Ooh.
And so we couldn't even make any food at all. We couldn't cook. So we're eating every kind of food: Thai, Chinese, Egyptian, Lebanese.
Oh.
Lebanese was good. Lebanese was good. That was the only one that we really loved.
Yeah, Lebanese.
We're looking
yeah.
for anything that looked like jollof rice, but we never found
That
any.
looks
So
like-
it looked like jollof rice on the design.
There's something that always look like jollof rice. on the
Yes,
road. I always see that.
biryani.
There's something that always look like jollof rice. I
Biryani.
almost literally went to buy one. I was like, "Is this jollof rice?" They said, "No, it's not." I'm like, "So what's that?"
Until you get it and you see it's just oil and rice. And practically, I think for the first 2 weeks, I think that's maybe what made me go back into my shell because I really tried a lot. I think many countries during those times to the point that the first day we actually made a Nigerian meal, we took pictures of the food. That's how much we
Welcome
used
back
it.
home.
Yes, me too. Me too.
We
It's
took
like,
pictures.
well,
Yes.
I still have it
finally.
on my phone.
I took
Like,
pictures like
finally.
Yeah. Till date, I think I still find a way to always buy Nigerian food, like maybe buy sauce like a foriro and keep it at home so that I can just make Nigerian food and just go back home. to my
Yeah.
mind.
Oh,
So,
Oh.
But honestly, I think one thing that I got tired of when I got here was chips and chicken. God,
Why?
I ate a lot of it.
Chicken.
Now, if I see chips, I'm just always walking
Even
away. Like,
chicken.
I don't even want to see it again.
I don't want to eat chicken. I'm not eating chicken in the last.
But how come they never get tired of it? Like, how come people never get tired of it here? Because
The
me,
question is, how come you never get tired of rice when you are in Nigeria?
Where you're in Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you for that question. That is it. That is it.
True.
that's true. That's true.
As much as we have like variety of meals in Nigeria, some
Yeah.
people just eat only rice,
Only rice
only
and
noodles,
spaghetti,
only
that's
eh,
all.
Honestly,
spaghetti,
honestly.
all of that. Yeah.
Honestly.
So,
So, anyway, what's the experience like?
Actually, I would say like trying the food here, like I'm someone that is like I find it hard to like adapt to new things. I like to stick with what I'm used to. So on getting here, like tasting all the food, it's like no spice. I love spice, no
Purely bland.
spice.
More.
And
And even when you tell them to spice it
Bland.
again,
yeah, I went to Nando's. I said I want extra hot.
It's still not.
Nando's.
It's still
Yes.
not hot. For real.
They brought the like the person that I went with was asking me, "Am I sure I can cope with the extra hot?"
Like,
they don't know where
they
you're
asked
coming
me
from,
that
bro.
too.
They
I'm
don't
like,
know where
what?
I
you're
got the
coming
extra
from.
hot, and I'm like, "Where's the hotness
Nah.
in this?" Have you ever tasted Nigerian pepper soup before? If you are eating something that is
You want to kill
hot
them.
as Nigerian pepper soup and like water is not coming out from your nose, then you're not like
You-
having the spices.
That Nando's, listen, extra hot. You know, when something is going higher, it's not supposed to go higher.
You just-
It's going this way.
then-
That's how the spice is like going
Yeah.
another way. You're like, where is the taste? Where is the spiciness?
Yeah.
What's going
I
on?
think mine got to a point that in the office, even right now on my table, there's this sachet of grounded pepper that's on my table. like when I bought this allergy suya food like that, I had one in the office, and my boss was like, "Really, you're gonna put all of that into your food?" I was like, "Yes, of course."
Yeah.
I had to.
They always wonder
You wonder how we could cope
How we
with
cope,
that. I'm
yeah.
like, it's normal. I don't even feel like it's anything too spicy.
But something like that grounded pepper, there's something I bought on Amazon. It's called cayenne pepper. It is hot.
Mhm.
How I used to cook, it is good. You should get it.
You see.
But have you tried
Should
like
get
you know what they call rudo in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Have you tried
Bell
it
pepper.
here?
yeah,
It's so
like it's extra hot.
spicy
Yeah,
and
yeah,
hot.
yeah.
The first time I went
Rudo
to
is hot
market.
now.
Yeah.
First time I went to market and then I bought like a lot of it that almost it's just normal Nigerian one.
Put a lot
And then
of
I
it.
got home.
Narrow.
My landlord was like, "Is it Nigerian?" He was like, "Ha, are you sure this thing you want to do? It's not good though." I said no. I said no problem. That Nigeria that
I
we
can
eat pepper.
cope now.
I said it's because you are probably here for a very long time.
Oh,
My
yeah.
God, when the whole house
Show you
started,
pepper.
the whole house was
go.
so
I have the
filled with
same
pepper. I was like,
experience with
I've
that.
had that
lie.
as well.
Is it
Trust
lie? I
me.
need to see it. Is it lie? Maybe it's just the aroma and all of that. My God, I could not eat that food that day. It was so
You go and buy more tomato and
more
put tomato.
tomatoes. It was so hot and
In
spicy.
there.
I'm like,
Hey.
wow.
It's
Yeah.
terrible. It's crazy.
But then, typical home food is like we have to give. You know,
Please,
when
respect.
when you talk about pounded yam and egusi,
Nah.
when you're talking about like
Of course.
amala and ewedu and gbegiri, God,
Blessing.
with some touch of goat's
Blessing.
meat and pomo.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Anything for me not to eat chicken, I'm going to take it.
But the funny thing is, just like what we were talking about, that we've not explored all the kinds of food in Nigeria. The first time I had nkwobi was here in England.
Oh really?
Yeah, my
Wow.
birthday. When I went to
Oh yeah. I
Enish.
remember.
Yeah, that was my first time having nkwobi. So
I remember.
I mean,
Yeah, I think a lot of African stores are here. African restaurants are
yeah,
Of course,
you
we
get
used to
access.
still like walk far and wide still.
Yesterday I had amala with him.
Canning Town.
Amala and the meat was more than the
It was more than the
amala.
amala.
God.
You just keep digging. You can't stand up when you're done. You have to just sit
Sorry.
down first.
You just had to like
You have to just chill.
relax first after that.
You have to
food.
chill.
And it was very cheap, like just £12.
Like
Amala, 12 pounds.
Yeah.
real, it
Wow.
was way worthy than way
Wait,
worth.
is it cheap or expensive?
That's cheap now, yeah.
cheap, very
Of course.
cheap.
I just
yeah.
want to be sure that
Really?
That's very
I'm,
cheap.
I'm in my head. I'm doing conversion rate.
Amala.
Sorry.
Nah.
That's-
No.
Don't
No.
do
Don't be
that.
tempted.
No,
Don't be
don't do
tempted.
that.
No,
We shouldn't do that.
Oh my God. Okay, so out of food, social life now, comparison like home and abroad, which one would you say is like way better? Which one would you say you're comfortable with at the stage that you are? Do you feel like you miss one, or do you feel like you're not missing anything at all?
Let's start.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for social life,
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, back in Nigeria, what I used to do socially was salsa dancing. So like that was the only thing I was obsessed with. I'd
Why
rather
you
go
laughing?
salsa. I'd rather go salsa
Don't wait,
dancing.
wait, wait. Don't pretend the I was trying to hide the laugh.
Really?
No,
No. I'd rather
like
go salsa dance
what
because I'm
works
a
for her
dancer.
might
So
not work for
What
me.
things?
So let
That's
her
what you
like
miss.
just
yeah,
enjoy what works for
no,
her.
that's not what
It's
I
not even a
miss.
Nigerian
No, I'm
thing.
not saying that's what
Okay.
I miss. Come
Okay,
on, let
okay.
me land.
Okay.
I said that in Nigeria, my social life was just all about salsa dancing. That I'd rather go salsa dancing than go to the club. Cause I mean, the club is just party,
Just
party,
noise.
yeah, for drinks everywhere, blah blah blah. But at salsa, you dance, you socialize, you also drink, and you also eat, and it's cool. I mean, it's nice.
See the expression
No, it's
in
because
his
I'm a
face.
dancer. That's why. That is why.
Yeah,
You ask
probably.
any other dancer, they'll say the same thing.
Probably.
So salsa dancing
Poco
here.
dance. Poco dance.
Yeah, you can do polka dance there too
Poco
because we have
dance.
something called
No,
line
wait, I'm
dancing.
telling you that Poco dance.
Yeah,
I just feel like it gives you the energy and the vibe.
we have it
And
there
you dance.
too.
You have Poco dance in salsa.
Yeah, in
Salsa.
salsa,
You know
yeah,
the Poco dance I'm
it's
talking
not
about.
the-
because it's based in Nigeria. So we have our Afrobeats there too. So we have a section for Afrobeats, for salsa, for bachata, for different kinds of dancing.
Oh, and just say
You get-
dance generally now.
Exactly.
But when you said
we call it
salsa, I was
yeah,
like,
we call it salsa
is-
dancing. Yeah, because all
Okay.
over the world they have like salsa social nights. So depending on where you are, they have
Alright.
that section for line
locals.
dancing. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
So
I see, I see,
yeah,
I see.
so I still experience it here and I still enjoy it. So
So-
it's like there's nothing really missing. I think the only thing that's missing is the Afrobeat section of that salsa dancing.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's the only thing missing.
You people
And I
always
like
pay.
it.
You guys pay, right?
Yeah, to enter.
I could
But
just
in
start up
Nigeria,
one.
I don't
I
used
could
to
just
pay
start
to
up one
enter.
and make it
Of course.
Afrobeat salsa.
Why not?
So you could just come.
People
and
do
you
that
pay me.
around here. Even. I have a
Exactly.
friend that does
Yeah,
something
people
like
do.
that, so it's not
New
obvious.
business
Yeah.
updates.
Mm.
New business updates.
Ask me for advice. I know how the
It
business
can be the
works.
partner.
worry.
Now, can be the
Partner.
Don't worry.
Launch it now.
So tell me,
Yeah.
Sweet money.
Okay.
what's your social life, please? What's define your social life? properly?
Okay.
Don't
Yeah,
give
it
me
can be a
the-
very boring one actually. I started as an engineer and maybe as a tech person, so it might not be very
Money.
social. Please.
Wait, what's the thing with tech guys are not being social?
So
Really?
I won't say I'm not social, but I'll say it's just limited. And the things I find exciting, you might not find exciting.
Exactly.
So probably just being
Exactly.
with friends and just gisting and talking about different things might mean a lot to me. Like I had a conversation with a friend yesterday and we were talking about crypto. And we found a lot of like it made so much that we didn't know we've spoken for a long time.
But I was in
So-
that conversation, I was gonna be lost. I was gonna
So
be like,
exactly. So different things, different strokes for different folks. So I'll say
Oh,
Nigeria.
you're sitting. Oh,
What's that? Okay.
Yeah, this is not about crypto. We'll talk about crypto
Oh,
after
okay. You
this.
see, no, the
I
thing is just
almost
about,
forgot.
talk about technology, future of money, and all of that. But I would say mostly in South Nigeria is like being spontaneous. Like I can just have a lot of friends close to me. You can just say, "Hey guys, let's meet here," and you drive, and just all of you guys meet up, and you go maybe see a movie, chill out, go for community events, do things that you can just do spontaneously. But in the UK, you can hardly do that because your colleagues have different schedules as well, like different schedules. So
that schedule is so
you can't
crazy.
just
I can't
like
lie.
I can't leave my house now. I think about the train because it's London. Probably if it's also outside London, maybe it might be a different ball game.
I
I
do-
can just drive and catch up still.
I don't even know
But
which one
driving
is
in London, I
better.
don't think is what is for me at this point now.
It
London
took-
is a very touristy.
Yeah,
City.
It took me like
That's why.
it took me about 5 months
Mhm.
to be able to make my classmates link up outside. Before everybody, in fact, even that link up,
Mhm.
some people still did not come.
Ah,
They'll be like, I had an emergency.
everybody always have emergency. And the worst part is also that because if you want to drive, you want to use Uber, everything will still be the same thing. You can still say, let's meet up by this time. The train network, you have to just abide by it. So it's just better to go by a train, meet your friends. So I'll say it's not extremely different because I still have a lot of friends that moved from Nigeria that are now here, but we're so scattered everywhere, maybe in Birmingham, maybe in different cities. But I think one thing we do very well is on Sundays. I still have that same tradition in Nigeria when like my friends will go out to eat. We did that in Lotra last year. I think we went out almost every Sunday. So that made it not feel like you're missing out. But still, you miss your closest friend. One of the person I was talking to yesterday, we do spontaneous things. Where are you? Let's go out. Let's go to this place. You can't just
The beauty of that, like
Mhm.
I could literally wake up at 1 a.m. and text my guy that, oh, there's this party, let's just go there, and you just dress up.
And you're not thinking too
There
hard
was a
about
there was a day here
anything.
that an artist told me, "Oh, I have this party. DJ Obi is in town. Blah blah. Like around 12. Like, can you come? Like, sorry,
Just want to chill.
12 a.m.
I
Before
just
I
want
leave
to
my
rest.
house, it's like 2 hours journey. Before I leave my house, I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Mhm.
I can't.
Yeah.
But
So-
then in Nigeria, you could literally leave from Lagos to Ibadan. Like,
I think I travel even to Ibadan. When I'm traveling, I go by 5 a.m. I get to Ibadan before 7 a.m. Before everybody's even awake. You can't just do that. You have to think about, okay, wait, I'll do 3 hours on the train, 2 hours on this. Look, I'll rather stay in my house. Normally in Nigeria, I can't be doing every weekend in my house. I'll be working.
I think the
But I think it's get better with time.
the Uber fare is more expensive here.
Yeah, more expensive.
Yeah, so you can't just go from this
Even
point
the
to that
Uber
point.
doesn't really even save you anything. It only saves you from carrying things. That you're supposed to put in the car. Because the same time your traffic light is still 20, they move by 20 kilometers per hour. Who does
and
that?
that's even slower.
Like,
Can't lie.
Sincerely, I think if I'm driving, I think I'll just
Yeah, they obey the rules
Yeah.
because those are traffic
And that's
rules.
it.
Yeah.
This morning, I actually had a wish that I just want to work with the police guys and like maybe just like part time, and they should only make me drive for them because they break all rules. Today, like they drive. Sincerely, like if I can, I will love that.
I didn't think about that.
It's
I
everywhere.
wonder that
So
as a
just
part-time
because
job.
you want to,
You want to break the
Sincerely,
rules?
drive on a good road that everybody will park for you and let you pass. They did that this morning. I'm like, all the cars were coming and they had to pass the opposite and face the cars that were coming, and they had to all wait. And we went through like, oh God, man, bro, if I
They'll
catch that
think
car,
it's
they are the
an
only rough
emergency.
drivers in this country.
if I catch that car, I don't
But
know
I
how
like
people just
that.
drive
I like
with
that.
20. I have to. Maybe I know how to learn it, but it's a
Well,
lot
you have
of-
to adapt to it. So, Ewa,
Please.
what's the social definition of you?
I wouldn't really say I'm social back in Nigeria too. Like
Right?
as someone that just enjoys the comfort of my home, and I think I'm more social when I have this friend that always like push me to do stuff. So I'm someone that always have one close friend in every place that I find myself. So the close friend will be the one to push me to do these social activities. But since
Bad
getting to the
influence.
UK, it's
Can be good.
since getting to the
Bad
UK,
influence.
Can be a good influence.
since getting to the UK, it's been hard like making new friends and
Aw.
and seeing like someone that have the same schedule that works with yours. So like even if you have the friends to like it has to like balance like your stuff like your schedule with each other. If you're free today, I might not be free today. And I would say I have people that could like probably ginger me to go out here too, but I would say I will always cancel the last
I
minute.
could.
Yeah,
I
he has
have.
called me for a lot of events and I'll cancel upon him.
Aw.
And I'm still trying to work on like balancing like my social life with every other thing that I'm doing right now.
So, if there's something I miss in my own social life, I think I've been saying this behind the scene. It's a typical Nigerian Owambe. God,
I agree with you.
I'm starving. There's this garden at the back of my house, a very, very big garden, like kids come to play and all of that. Some people just come and play romantics in there.
Eh?
And I'm just like, oh my God, if this garden was in Agege or something,
God, every
if
weekend.
we don't collect them for like maybe some small amount, put tents, put chair. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
do that,
Go.
just wear white so that they will know if you are part of them or not. Just
True.
wear white, wear cap, and enter.
That's a nice
Eat,
tip. Where white.
have fun. But then those gardens are just wasting. Yeah, like they're just wasting.
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, they
just-
love
you just walk your
vegetation.
park.
They love
walk your
nature.
But I think it depends on the area you're staying to. I used to stay in South London, and there are a lot of Jamaicans around. So any small gardens in that area, they utilize it in a way like you just hear sounds. You won't know there are even no sympathy there. Just walk out. I just walk out. Sometimes I walk out in the morning like 6 a.m. just trying to get to work. I was just seeing them coming out of the compound. They are hosting a party there already.
Whoa.
So any spot, any
Jamaicans are-
Jamaica.
they're
Yes.
they're actually a
Yeah.
big party
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
Actually a big
They have a
party
lot of
vibe.
vibe.
Danceful.
But yeah,
Then they have a good community too as well. Even if you if you barb your hair with some of them, you will see that they all come
They have a
together,
community. Yeah.
just treating each other.
I have a
Then-
Jamaican
then-
friend, so she has like a group of friends who go out every time. They are Jamaicans, all of them. So
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Yeah. I think I missed that. I missed
Aw.
one as well, and I enjoyed the last year in December.
at the party
I think I went for 3 Owambes Nigeria
in Nigeria.
because I wanted to. I know I missed it so much.
So much.
Hey.
I
Dancing
can't
all
lie,
through,
like, I
bro.
can't lie. It's so.
Tell me, go back to Nigeria. Go for Owambe.
Let's go in December, Sha.
I'll think about it. It's not easy. It's easy to say, but it's not
Easy
easy
to
to
say,
act
right?
upon. So I'm gonna think about it.
Or you went to Greece.
Just take next flight. Take next flight. Right.
But it's
I
not
want
for
to
you to Greece.
enjoy.
No, but
in
honestly,
Greece.
honestly, I feel like my social life here, there's really no much difference. The only
Yeah, for me,
difference is
not
the
really.
schedule. Because I
Mhm.
mean,
People.
my routine in Nigeria was straightforward. Go to work Monday to Friday. Friday night, from there, just be going to club. Wake up in the morning, maybe past noon on Saturday. Look for one Owambe, go
Chill.
again. Sunday,
Chill.
still go and chill small. Monday, you're going back
Back
to
to
work.
work.
But yeah, somebody's what's it called? Free time could actually be Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, very
And their
well.
Saturday weekends like choked up with work and
Mhm.
all of that. So that's just the difference. It's just the schedule, honestly. It's just the
Yeah.
The
schedule.
funny thing for me is that I've explored more of my social life here than back
Really?
home. Yeah, because I go to like I go to like places I've never been to before. Look at Madame Tussauds. I went to
Oh.
yeah, I went to I've been to the theaters in Nigeria, but I mean that was when I was a child. I can't remember if
Yeah.
I've been to the theater as an adult.
I think I've done some
Like
things too like that.
I went to the theater as an adult here.
Mhm.
So it was a wonderful experience. I was like, I want to do this almost every time.
And I think also there's some things that you don't readily find in Nigeria. For me, I think was this orchestra. I wanted to go for one in Lagos. That I always miss the time. There's Vestra Orchestra. But when I got there, it happens almost every week. So I just had the
Oh.
chance to just book one, and I had the time of my life. Even I'm going to go for another one
See?
next month. So I think ready availability of those things as well. Some things you just want to do. Sometimes it can be easier here. But in Nigeria, but I think just a different kind of climb that different things.
Oh
different things
yes.
happen.
That
True,
reminds
man,
me.
true.
I think here they do it like almost every time. In fact,
Yeah.
it could be every time.
Mhm.
But back in Nigeria, they have like a set amount of
Yeah.
yeah.
What we have is
Is Owambe.
DJ OB every Monday
Yeah.
night. That's
Uh-huh.
what we have, like parties every
Yeah,
night.
Exactly.
That's what we
Parties.
For
have.
never
instance,
scarce.
Frozen and the musical.
Yeah.
It's ran between 2022 and December 2023.
Yeah.
So it was
you
like
always have the
every
chance to
time.
go.
Yeah. So you can
still.
go, you can even go again.
Yeah.
But
I never go
yeah.
for, I've not gone for all these things.
Ah,
before,
bro,
so-
Really?
you're missing. It's not
Yeah, I'll
expensive.
take
20,
you.
30 pounds. You enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Wait,
enjoy
cost
yourself.
20, 30 pounds.
But still, in Nigeria, you do the same thing. And the same way if you want to go for one, won't you travel sometimes to go for one?
Yeah.
same thing
Anyway,
now.
anyway, true. It's almost the same thing. Almost the same thing.
Yeah.
So, to cap it up, relationship. This part might be a bit sensitive, but irrespective, I don't care about how sensitive it wants to be, and it's just one question: like, would you rather date somebody you know back in Nigeria? Now, just picturing that you did not make plans coming together at that first initial start. You didn't make
Yeah.
plans coming together. So, would you rather like date the person, or you rather get here and just move on, like meet somebody new and just make life easy, make life comfortable?
Okay, I think for me, if I will start, we'll say I think both works. And I think it depends on whoever the person is, the individual. There's some, but you always have. Even for me, I would say in my own case, when you're thinking about someone in Nigeria, you always think about the bad news, the good news people share about. Oh, will this person also come and turn to something else with you and all of that? But I would say
Yeah.
that, but as
Social
much as we
media.
have those negative things, there are lots of positive ones as well. I know
Mhm.
some people that have been here that they got married in Nigeria and they moved there together, or even you're dating before. But I would say sometimes it could just be like, for me, I would say time settles everything. If there's a chance that the person in Nigeria comes here without you maybe getting married and you see the way they adapted or something, because I think the climb is truly different.
Wait,
Expectations
were
are-
you in a relationship back in Nigeria
Yes.
before you traveled?
Yes.
Are you still in it?
No.
Okay.
No. There is a lot of context, so don't take it out of context.
Okay.
There's
No,
a lot of
no.
context
I'm
that's
not-
missing.
I'm not
but
taking
I'm
any
only saying
context
that there's a huge chance that it could have been very successful.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
would say it's not even about but I would say there's still a huge chance that people come from Nigeria and come here and they see that things are really different, because things are really different and change. But I would say it's still depending on the person. Some people might just come here and like, okay, we've loved each other for a long time. But I'd say if I had the chance still, I can marry someone from Nigeria and bring them here and still be fine. But it's also very easy here because you know some people that are here already understand how things work. So they don't have
Yeah.
too much love to expectations that you can't match. Like we can't like there are many there are a ton of things like the way I'll say one example for me here is in the UK here you can just be in the office and just pick up calls and call people maybe while you're in the office. Sometimes it's not really
Yeah.
expected. And that became like a shocker to me when I was in my first job and I was speaking a call talking to someone in Nigeria. My boss was like, why am I doing that? This is even African. I'm like, I don't know. I'll just call someone. I'm like, no, you can't do that. I'm paying you in the hour, by the hour.
By the
I'm
hour,
like,
exactly.
sorry. So you have to wait till I'm back home or maybe just be very good with texting. But I'll say there's a lot of things that could happen. But I think I can explore both sides. I can marry someone from Nigeria very well.
When do
It
you
works
intend
out.
doing that?
When do I intend? Let's give it time. Time settles everything.
Okay. Do you want to do that, or can you do that?
I can do that, but I
But
think
it's not like you want to do it.
it depends. So it's a very dicey game, right? I've been there, so I don't say a lot of things.
But you don't want to go back.
I don't know
there.
whether I see in this video, but for real, I'll say that it's very, very possible. But I think the chances are just slimmer because a lot of people might really do turn out and come out and have that. Oh, things are not the way it is in Nigeria, and just think, oh, like things can never be the same. Except, but if they are ready or they know people that have been here before and they now have the orientation, but I think the OT of the person really matters.
Yeah,
Person there and person there. If the
one
OT is
thing.
okay, I
That's
think
one
people
thing.
can really bend.
See the
make
OT
things
you
work.
mentioned there. I can't lie. There was a time.
What's OT?
Orientation.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sorry. She said she wasn't very social in Nigeria.
no.
She wasn't social in Nigeria, so give her the.
I was.
It's not being social, is it?
What?
Oh, sorry.
It's called
I'm
social
sorry for saying
dancing.
that. Yeah, okay.
It's called social
Yeah, in
dancing.
Nigeria,
so it
maybe.
is social
In Nigeria.
everywhere in the world.
I mean, this is social in Nigeria too.
Yes, it is.
My hands are
So
up.
you see, wait. Okay, let me just I don't want to
Sorry.
interrupt.
I am sorry.
No, sorry. I don't want to interrupt. So you see the OT you talked about.
Yeah.
It reminds me of there was this babe we got so close around December, then I was about traveling.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her at first. Then I told her like January because I wasn't even like really prepared. So I just wanted to be well prepared. We're not dating yet. We're just
Okay.
like so close.
Yeah.
We're about to.
Alright.
And then when I got here, I asked her, when I told her like, can you cope? She was like, it's not easy, but I think I'll try. I'm like, okay, I think I'll try. It doesn't mean that she can
Percentages is
exactly.
good. Yeah.
Exactly. And then those things kept occurring. And then she was like, I think she's like 20 or thereabout now. And the first thing she told, why are you looking at me? I'm not old, I'm still
sorry.
young.
You think it's child abuse, not child.
And then one day she was like, oh, she feels like there's some things she needs to enjoy in her early ages that she's not enjoying.
Yeah, present.
Oh,
And I'm like,
a boyfriend that is
me
always
down
around.
packing work here, like at the moment, like school and all of that. And I like, you know what? Go and enjoy those things because I don't want to be the reason why you didn't enjoy those things at the end of the day. I did enjoy my own as well. I can't lie. So I don't
Yeah.
want to hold you down and say, don't enjoy it because of me. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Just go enjoy those things. We'll talk about that and all of that later. So, well,
Yeah.
it be things. So, anyway.
Oh,
So
it's a sad story.
So sad.
It is.
So,
Yeah.
relationship back home or here, I would say it just depends on the kind of connection you have with the person you are dealing with. It's all about the connection. So you can like build a good connection with someone here, and if you have built a good connection with someone back home before coming here, that's actually a good idea. But I would say like building a connection from here with someone in Nigeria that you have not been working on before will be hard to do. Because with me, I believe like you have to like spend some physical time with someone to like
No, the
to get
person.
to know some things. There are some things that you don't get to know through text alone. So it's just about like finding like the connection. Yeah.
Yeah, text
That's
can be
me.
very deceitful. I can't lie. I feel like girls always have that liver with text. They always have liver when they are texting. Catch them one on one. So
Oh,
you know
no.
the rest. I'm not saying anything. I'm just but even you know, like you
That
know,
was-
You'll be your hand on the phone.
you're so hard to text. Like I'm like,
even on the phone, anyway, text or be anyone until
no, their gender is. I don't want to talk about
Special.
the gender, but let's just leave them by the side. They're special, yeah. I just said you're
we've not used the
special.
bell since morning, but
Yeah,
that actually
but-
triggered the bell.
You see, that's
I
what I'm
get-
saying. That's what I'm saying. They're special at the end
Said
of the day.
nothing.
They're special. Like, so I was talking about the guy that I saw on the road the other day.
Yeah.
I think the way it was looking, it was probably going to like maybe work in a warehouse or something, all of that. And then it was sounding so frustrated. He was speaking Yoruba,
Yeah.
and then I could hear. So
Understand what
it
he's
wasn't
saying.
sure I could hear. So I was just like looking at him, and then I even made a video that day. I was like, "Oh, guy, this guy is so frustrated." And the way he was talking, it just felt like the other person on the other end wasn't really understanding what he was going through, and then he was just lamenting and all of that and all of that,
Oh.
and he was paraing as well. The word para was
So
really
sad.
angry. I'm just like, okay, just calm at the end of the day.
I've been
But
there.
for someone to be in that kind of scene, how long is it gonna cope? Like how long?
How
is it gonna
long,
keep,
right?
if you keep doing that? Because even in work here will give you some kind of mental shit at the
Man,
point,
serious one.
and then you still have to still get back home and
I
want
still
to
do the same thing. Nah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're meant to be at peace.
I think I understand what you're saying. I think my very first 2 weeks here, I was on the train platform, and a guy was calling back home, was calling family. He was talking about the wife not doing something smart. That's even people that are married, that they are feeling tension here because of how this place is, how this place is. And I think it takes time for people to settle down enough to recreate the life they had in Nigeria before
Yeah.
those things can settle. But if you don't have the patience, the orientation, and everything, I think there will be a huge gap. But I think both sides, for me, it's very possible. But still, like, yeah, it can be very, like you said, physical connection really matters a lot. But even if you've had a deep conversation, but I think anybody can actually, that has proper OT of how things are, or really wants to understand.
I know.
Like
Now I
anybody,
know.
or anybody that really wants to understand can really live like long distance relationship or whatever like that. But only that if you know you have a plan, or maybe one the other is coming, or you're sponsoring the other person to come or anything like that. I think there should be like a gateway,
Long distance relationship for a year. Can you cope?
For me, it's not important. I can. Depends on the
Everybody
other
feel
person.
like this.
I don't know.
It's hard.
I don't
But I know.
know.
But I would say it's doable if both can work towards it. I think for a guy, it might be easy for a guy to say it's easier, but maybe a lady might say it might not be easier to say. I think it's possible.
For a lady, is it true?
That was-
Is it
Is it,
possible?
can you cope?
Long distance relationship.
1 year.
It's not as for a lady, it's for Yinka. I cannot couple. I cannot couple.
Well, honestly, it's not that easy. Even me as a guy, I don't think I'll cope. Like I've done it before, and I've seen some things that happen at the end of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Probably.
what's the point? So
Yeah.
I think the more you hear things, the more you just get scared.
Exactly.
I think the last few weeks I've heard about 4 breakups.
Oof.
Like some even Nigeria, some like distance. Like what's going on?
I like
Wait,
breakups.
honestly,
It's always so
I'm
sad.
serious. That's
I
the
just
said
got-
before.
People also serve breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, very well.
People
Even
what?
long,
They serve
even
breakfast.
yeah.
Who says breakfast?
People now.
There are people that can see themselves.
Wait,
like,
you don't understand.
Oh, is it
the concept.
that? Wait.
She doesn't.
Like,
Is it people
Serve
that come
breakfast,
here?
like breakfast.
No, I know. Is it? No.
you can't kill.
Hold on, I know. I'm asking. Is it people who come here together?
No, people like
or-
in the relationship, yeah.
People that even
Yeah,
come here
it-
together.
it-
and
it
Did they
ways.
come here
come-
together.
okay.
Come here
meet
together and
Meet
still
you-
break
oh,
up.
okay.
Or even if you
Oh,
meet someone,
I
you still break up.
Oh,
But
so
I
it's
think
not even
there's
about
no-
long distance or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some
Honestly.
breakups can happen anytime. Any day.
Exactly.
Everybody will be fine last.
Will be fine.
Aw.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, thank you very much for coming on the show today.
You're welcome.
No, you are talking to me.
Oh, thank you for coming on the show. I forgot I was
Thank you.
a host.
Oh my God.
What should we serve you?
Guys always.
Breakfast.
No. I had breakfast already. I had enough. It's pounded yam and the 4-year-old. Yeah.
Can I follow you back home?
No.
I'm pounded
I
yam.
feel like I'm craving now, but
Okay,
Yeah,
you see,
right.
we can all go after. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get pounded yam. We're going to eat pounded yam.
Wait, how long have you been pounded yam? When was the last time you had that pounded yam?
That was Nigeria.
Eh?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
had
wouldn't have
pounded yam
survived.
that time.
As Enish. No, I didn't have it. I had Oh, sorry. Last year, my birthday.
Wait, so that was the only
I had
time you
pounded yam.
pounded
That was the only time I had pounded yam in this
God,
country.
I have pounded yam in my house. I buy F4 almost every 2 weeks.
I don't like pounded yam. I like
Oh,
pounded yam.
no, regardless, it still
Yeah,
gives me
okay.
some.
Still better.
Exactly,
Exactly.
they're nothing.
Pound.
I think my very first week in Lagos, around Lagos Continental, my friend, we had to go eat pounded yam, even though the F4 was not that great.
How are you sure the
But
one
I
you
had-
bought outside is pounded?
No, it's pounded. It was
No,
actually
you
pounded.
have-
No, you know. You know.
You can know. Pound and
You
pounded
know.
yam.
No.
Now
You
I would
know.
know.
It depends on the person
That's why I
that
said I don't like
prepared it for
pounded
you.
yam.
I've tried
They
enough
taste
poundo yam for me
differently.
to know which one is real pounded yam.
Yes.
Pounded yam and F4. Oh, Jesus.
Ah.
thank you very much for coming, guys. You're increasing my craving attitude. Yeah. Okay. See you guys next time. One of these days. Some days later, some months later. Peace out. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Hope you have
Thank you.
fun today.
It was good.
Thank you.
At least wasn't as explosive.